If you want to learn how to make money and be financially independent, you gotta learn what is Bitcoin and why it performs so well. Why do you care? Well, this is where it was 5 years ago. And this is where it is now. Don't you feel a bit behind all the hype? Well, we're fixing that today because I am going to walk you through everything, including how you can make money on it, even as a complete beginner.
At the end of the video, so stick around.
So let's go on to tackling some of the most common and interesting questions. Okay, so let's imagine there's something that everyone really wants, but there's not enough for everyone. Think concert tickets. Let's say it's Ed Sheeran or Adele. Tickets drop, and in minutes, boom, sold out. Now, what happens next? People start reselling them. Demand goes up, but there is only a fixed number of tickets. Prices skyrocket. That's basically Bitcoin. There's only ever going to be 21 million of it, not one more. So, when more people want it, whether it's investors, companies, governments, or just regular people like you and me, price naturally goes up and up and up. It's simple supply and demand. But with Bitcoin, that supply is mathematically locked. That's why it keeps outperforming. It's scarce, it's global, and people trust it more and more every year. I would like to answer it with a fun analogy. Let's say you go to your favorite bar. You order your favorite cocktail. How much is it? Let's say 12 euros. Do you remember how much it was last year? Probably 10. This is called inflation. What it means for you is that your money is getting weaker over time. With the same salary, you can afford less and less and less and less. Imagine last year you had 10K in your bank account. This year, it's 9.5. Next year, it will be 9K. You see where I'm going with this. And this happens because governments print a bunch more money. And did they ask you? And that does not happen to Bitcoin because there is a predetermined cap of 21 million BTC. And that's all there's ever going to be. And that way, no one can inflate it. So when governments flood the world with money, Bitcoin doesn't just hold value, it often outpaces the inflation entirely. Yeah, sure, you can be happy with your gold stash in your basement. But you don't really store it in your basement, do you? You have to keep it very safe, you know? Where is it then? Is it then in a vault? In a bank? That means you're paying someone to hold your money for you. So now you have to pay rent for yourself and for your gold? That's bizarre. With Bitcoin, you don't need any of that. No vaults, no guards, no banks. You can literally store millions on a teeny tiny device. And unlike gold, Bitcoin is way easier to move. You can send it anywhere in the world in minutes. No customs, no shipping, no insurance. So yeah, gold used to be the inflation hedge, but Bitcoin is digital gold 2.0. Scarcer, easier to move, easier to store, and no one can take it from you. That is why more and more investors are choosing this over shiny metal bricks. So as we've established, Bitcoin is easy and cheap to store securely. You do need to learn how to store it securely, but that's a topic for another video, so make sure to subscribe and I will teach you how to do it. Oh, so it's not good enough for you? It's good enough for the US government to hold billions and billions and
billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions
in Bitcoin reserves, and it's not good enough for you? It's good enough for such giants as Tesla, BlackRock, and it's not good enough for you? I'd reconsider. Look, it's been around for 15 years, and historically, it never got hacked because the tech behind it has proven to be resistant and secure. So I'd say it's gonna be around for a good long while. You're right, short term, it's volatile. No argument there. But you're not buying gold to sell it tomorrow, are you? Zoom out. Over 5 plus, 10 plus years, the trend is clear. Up. If you look at it as a long-term investment, as it should be, Bitcoin is one of the most stable, upward trending assets in history. Okay, now we're getting to the best part. How do you make money on Bitcoin? I have another idea. Let's go to the casino and go all in. You see, when you do something like this, you become a trader and not an investor. And I generally don't recommend gambling. Some people do claim to be good traders, but very reliable research data shows that eventually they end up, and I quote, naked and broke. Unless you're a time traveler and you're watching this video from 2024. Then you can go ahead, buy and sell Bitcoin all you want. You don't want to be a trader. You want to become an investor. And this is where the big money is, in strategy and consistency. Treat Bitcoin as your long-term retirement plan. You don't care about the current price. You care about accumulating as much Bitcoin as you can. And how do you do that? You buy every single month, no matter what. Set aside 10, 20, 30% of your salary. It can really be any comfortable amount for you. And start accumulating. And you're gonna win in the long run. So there you have it. Stop letting inflation eat your savings and start putting your money into assets that actually work for you. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more financial independence tips, and watch out for my upcoming videos on the security of your crypto assets, buying and selling strategies, and even on how to stake your Bitcoin to let it multiply for you while you sleep. Bye!